Welcome back to Retirement Unplugged, where we get to talk about, week to week, what's going on in my retirement life, right?
Right.
Yeah, so exciting times. I'm gonna tell you, last week wasn't near. I
Mm.
mean, it was busy, but it wasn't near as busy. But I've had a pretty good week now. Now I got something I can talk to you about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we've both been busy.
Well, I've been busier than you. I mean, I got that feeling. You know what I'm saying?
I doubt that.
Yeah, I got that feeling. But anyways, I am gonna start off with something that I don't know. I left out last week. I don't think I'm gonna say I didn't do it on purpose. I mean, you're gonna say that I did, but I didn't do it on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. What are you going to say?
Well, and I know other guys have done this. I know they have. So last week I left out the fact that I got my nails done. Not talking about my hands. I'm talking about my feet. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my wife called. Actually, I think I called you. I'm like, where you at? I'm like, I'm getting
Yeah.
some stuff done, my nails done or whatever. You said, come on up here.
Right.
And a little place here in town, Lavish Nails, went to that. And
Well, she always asks when I come in if you're not with me. She goes, "Where's your husband?" And I'm like,
I mean, it's not like I've been in there a gazillion times.
that was your third time.
Third, fourth time. I don't
Third.
know. Okay,
Yeah.
third time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like I've been in there a million times. I'm just a memorable guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I'm a memorable guy. So they're like, hey, where's he at, man? We want to see him.
Yeah.
Now, so I left that out last week. That I also went and got my nails. What's that called?
Pedicure.
Pedicure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got me one of those pedicures done. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. The only thing I don't like is when they put that lotion or something on at the end. Man, I can't even get my socks on.
You just like it on your legs, not on your feet.
Yeah. It's like I stand up and it's real slippery. I'm like, okay, look, you can't do that anymore. You know?
Yeah, and you only want a famale doing it.
Oh yeah, well of course. Yeah, I request that. I'm like, only a lady is going to do that.
That's right.
I mean, that seems normal to me.
You don't want some guy down there
No,
fondling your feet.
that's enough. So I left that out last week. I don't want to say that I left it out on purpose. I didn't. I had forgotten about it. I can't believe I forgot about it, but I did. I
Yeah.
forgot all about it.
Are you going to go once a month with me now?
No, that ain't happening. Just when I need it.
Well, that's probably once a month.
It's not. That's crazy. I mean, that's crazy. I let them get all whacked out before I do that. Then I make them work for their money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make them work for it. But
Yeah, like the time when we went
yeah, okay.
with your brother in Tampa.
We're getting out of control.
No, we need to tell. No, we gotta tell. Yes, we are.
I didn't leave that out on purpose, but I will say I enjoyed going. All that good stuff. And if you want to see a little bit of the video, you can go to my TikTok, and it's under the same name, Retirement Unplugged. You can see a little video of me getting some stuff taken care of.
Okay, I'm going to tell the story. We went to Tampa to see his brother and his wife.
No, we're not done. So we got that done. What else? What else did I get done this week? You're out of control.
But that's such a good story. Please let me tell it.
No. So, moving on. What else did I do this week? That's just between us. And got the yard knocked out. I wanted the yard to look good for Mother's Day.
And it looks beautiful.
Got the yard done. Got my driveway sealed. Man, I'm going to tell you something. I don't know if folks out there got a paved driveway, whatever it is, but my driveway's paved. I mean, I've got concrete in it both, but they called me in the morning, had a little opening, because I called them a couple of weeks ago, and they had an opening, and they said, hey, man, we can get her done this morning. And I said, heck, yeah, let's get her done. It looks like new money.
Yeah.
New money.
It's glistening.
It makes it look like a brand new driveway.
It's shiny.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. It'd be ready to rock for another 2 or 3 years.
It smelled bad when I came home. but it's nice and shiny, and it looks like it's just been redone again.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. It looks like it does. It looks like it's been redone.
Mm-hmm.
But so I got that knocked out, man. Well, it's not like I did the work, but man, those guys, a place out of Coleman called Budget Paving and Sealing, I think is what it's called. They did a fine job. Fine job.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Yeah. Fine job. What else I have going on, man? I got my truck tires rotated. I've been putting that off.
I know you were supposed to do mine.
Yeah, well, anyways, I got mine knocked out.
I know, but you need to do mine next.
Yeah, so I went up there and sat and waited, Man, it's like you go up there and it took 45 minutes to get me in, all that good stuff. But hey, look here. With that 45 minutes, I had some good conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. There was a lady in there. She's a little older than me. Actually, she's 75. She
Mm-hmm.
told me she's 75, but she retired at 55, and she's from this area. Years ago they moved out to California, and she retired. And 2 years ago they decided to come back. She's 75 now, but she retired at 55, and they wanted to come back to this area.
Mm-hmm.
And man, we sat and talked. I bet we sat and talked for, no kidding, 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
About retirement and things like that. She was glad that she retired at that age that she did, because some of my questions were, I'm part of my fear, and I don't know that it's fear. And somebody out there may think differently, may think the same. I don't know, but I don't think it's fear, but what happens, and this is what I said to her. I said, what happens if when you retire, you don't work for as long as you work. Like, when you retire, say I retired at 55 and I lived till 85, right? I worked 28 years in the business, but I was.
You're retired longer than you are than you actually worked.
Yeah. So
yeah.
They put me 30 years,
Yeah.
That seems odd. And she looked at me and she said, well, what's wrong with that?
You feel like you can't do that.
Yeah. I'm like, well, no, I guess nothing's wrong with it. She said, no, nothing's wrong with that. She said, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
I said, yeah, I guess. I said, it just in my head, it sounds weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like to be retired longer than you actually put in at work.
Right. But if you look at it like that,
yeah.
it should give these younger people, hey, really, you don't have to work as long as the possibility of being retired.
You said it already.
What?
Young people today, they're like, we don't need to work.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, that should be that give them a different outlook about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, maybe so. Maybe I just, in my mind, it kind of takes me back to when I said I was going to work 30 years before I retired.
Right.
And 30 years was just a number.
Mm-hmm. Right.
30 didn't represent anything. It was just a number. So I don't know. So it's kind of like this. It really doesn't represent anything. It's just like, wow, it seems weird.
Yeah.
And then when you say it out loud, and I was talking to her, I was like, it just seems weird. And she's like, no, honey, no, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, I mean, you're right. You're right. I don't know.
But it's almost like you feel like you don't deserve that.
Yeah, I guess.
I think that.
I guess, but we deserve it. I mean, if we put
time
in, you deserve it.
I'm
still doing some things,
Yeah, you're still being productive.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a productive citizen.
Now, is she the same one that saw you on the TikTok?
No, but anyways, no, this lady here was, like I said, she was 75 right now. Great. I mean, she's getting around great. I mean, she was there getting her tires rotated. No, she was getting brakes put on. That's what she was doing. Super, super nice lady that I talked to for, no kidding, 30, 40 minutes. Learned a lot from her about retirement. We didn't talk numbers. We didn't talk any of that stuff. We just talked about actually being retired and what you spend your time on. She spends a lot of her time at the church doing some things for the church, and we talked about that as well. Very smart lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was great.
Well, good. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So that was some pretty good excitement during the week.
Yeah.
What else? What else we have going on?
I worked.
That's a plus.
I worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else did I get done?
Well, I don't know.
Oh my gosh, you don't know anything that I ever get done, do you?
No. No, not unless you tell me. Or it's something that it's off my list.
Yeah. Okay. Well, kids came into town to see you.
Yeah, yesterday.
That's right. Came into
Yeah.
town to see you.
Mm-hmm.
Celebrate some Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all you ladies out there. All that good stuff.
Yes.
So that was some good times, right? We
Yeah.
went out and ate
We
some
went out and ate.
local Mexican restaurant
Yeah,
that we like.
Julia's.
Yeah, that we like, and had a good time. Let me tell you what was the best part. I didn't even have to get my wallet out. You know what I mean?
Thank you, Anna.
Oh yeah,
And Zane and Ethan.
Yeah. I didn't have to get my wallet out this time.
Yeah.
I got some looks as to why I didn't get my wallet out, but I
Yeah.
didn't have to. They paid for everything. That was awful nice of them.
Yeah. It was a quick
When
trip. It was a quick trip for Anna and Houston, but
Well, that's just hey, that's part of getting older, right?
I know.
Careers and stuff going on. That's just the way it is, man.
Right.
But I told them we might have to start doing some more meals like this. I don't even have to reach in the pocket.
That's right. I didn't even take my purse in.
Those are the best kind.
Exactly.
So, anyways, that was some good times. Got to see the kids. Not all of them. The ones that were still around here, still
Yeah.
moving and grooving, all that good stuff. What else?
That's right. My mom's sick, so
Yeah, couldn't go see her.
yeah, haven't been able to see her.
And then, and
today we went to Huntsville to the Flying Biscuit Cafe.
So yeah, we decided it's a little cafe over in Huntsville that a friend of hers owns.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the Flying Biscuit
Cafe.
I think it's a chain, right?
It is. It's a franchise.
She owns it. Oh yeah, franchise. Whatever you want to call it. But her friend owns it, so we went over there and got in, and dude, I mean, she hooked us up. I'm gonna say thank you to that. She hooked us up. We walked right in, and she set us down for a 2-hour wait. I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's just wrong." But hey, when you know folks, you know.
When you know them, you know them.
Yeah, when you know them, you know them. So we got right in there, and food was excellent.
What did you have?
I had that.
Dirty Bird.
Like Nashville hot chicken on a waffle with eggs on top of that and gravy. I mean, it's like an artery stopper.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then I had biscuit with cranberry, apple butter, bacon, and grits. And their grits are, I don't know how to describe it, but they're very creamy. It's not like your typical grit. It's probably the best grits I've ever eaten. Right. It was amazing. And I had a espresso. Very nice, very nice. It was very, very good.
Day drinker. That's what I said. I said, okay, drinking during the day. Well, I guess it's Mother's Day. You can celebrate a little bit.
Yeah, it was espresso martini.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But man, it was great. It was great food, great atmosphere. I mean, everybody was super nice.
Yeah.
I mean, the place was busy.
Oh, it was hopping. It was hopping.
I mean, it's Huntsville. You expect it to be some type of busy, right? But
right.
Dude, a 2-hour wait.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell y'all, if I walk up and they say, Thaddeus, it's going to be 2 hours, guess what?
We're not staying.
We're going to McDonald's.
You don't even like a 30-minute wait.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm hungry. I'm ready to rock. I got to eat.
But see, I like the downtime of just like chilling. I don't know that I would do 2 hours, but 30 minutes to an hour doesn't bother me.
Yeah. So, but I think it's only because it's very new.
It's brand. I think she's been open for a month.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's pretty new. Maybe when the new wears off, that time will cut down, I'm sure.
And it's in a very busy location.
And it is, man.
Yeah.
Rolling like crazy over there.
Right. It's off Governor's Drive, so it's.
Yeah, it's right over in the mix of all that stuff. Yeah, you're right. So, and I hope her and her sister there that own it. Stays busy as all get out. Yeah. That's what you open those places for.
That's right.
To serve some folks.
That's right.
Make a little money, I guess. Right.
That's right.
So good times. What else? Oh, I know. You're trying to. You want me to forget about it? Huh? You trying to make me forget about it? What was it? Tuesday. Well, what are you thinking about?
I don't know. What are you thinking about?
I went and ground 4 stumps on Tuesday.
Oh, no. That's not what I was talking about.
Oh, well, that's pretty important stuff. Tuesday, I went, took my tractor, got everything loaded up. It was dry, just dry enough. There was a little bit of mud, but it wasn't too bad. it was just dry enough to put my stump grinder to use.
How was it?
And it's great. Well, I mean, it was fun actually.
Did you
Once you
like?
get the hang of it, you know what I mean? Because it's a new piece of equipment for me.
Yeah.
I've not used it yet, but it's just four small stumps. But man, it was fun. I mean, I think I did a good job cleaning it all up. When you saw pictures, right? So
Yeah.
I think I did a good job. But man, that thing will eat up a stump now. I'm here to tell you.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a Mac.
Did you like being in your tractor?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But I tell you, man, I was busy.
Yeah.
Hey, look here. Right? When I go to work, girl, I go to work.
Yeah. Okay.
Good thing I didn't have any spectators.
Yeah, I want to go with you next time.
Yeah, maybe.
Mm.
But
I think.
go and do a little video.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do some video and just kind of help you out there a little bit.
There you go. Yeah, because we like to post some stuff when we're done. Right?
Yeah.
With it. But dude, that was my first stump grinding job, man. So.
And you got paid, so you must have done a good job.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I got paid. So, just my side gig that I like to do.
Yeah.
I'd like to I don't want to say busy doing, but, just kind of keep me in something to do every once in a while. I enjoy, loading up my tractor and chaining it down, hauling it over,
Yeah.
getting everything unloaded and doing a little work. It was actually, it's fun.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't think it'd be fun if I'm really under the gun to get stuff done.
Oh yeah, like if it was a job. Yeah.
If I depended on it,
Yeah.
what I mean? That wouldn't be fun to me.
Right.
I like just kind of doing it at my own pace. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, without any spectators. I don't like people watching me work.
Yeah.
But now you can come video. I'll let you come watch.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Share all the snakes away. So
you have to buy me some new boots.
You're good.
I want some of those new boots like you have, but I want like a blue color. I like that light blue color that had the pink stripe around the bottom and the tan bottom. So next time you're out at Wiley's,
yeah.
size 8.
Venmo me the money. Girl. I can get them picked up.
No, that could be my Mother's Day present.
I just took you to the Flying J's biscuit.
Flying J's.
The Flying J's truck.
Flying biscuit.
It's a truck stop.
You've took me there before.
Yeah.
In Missouri.
Well, they got a great. They have a Denny's there.
They have a Denny's.
Denny's is a great breakfast.
Didn't they close though? Didn't they close though?
Negative.
Okay.
Not that I know of.
Oh, I'm just asking.
Dude, I love some Denny's breakfast.
I know you do.
Oh my gosh. I can't even believe you're talking bad about them.
I wasn't.
So, what were you thinking that I was going to bring up?
Y'all, he cooked for me.
Okay, man. Look here. I look on Facebook every once in a while. Was that where I found the recipe?
Yes.
And man, these recipes kept popping up and they looked great. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and they looked simple. That was my thing.
Right.
It's got to be something that's simple. Don't take a whole lot of time.
Right.
And man, they looked easy. And sometimes we like breakfast for supper, right?
Exactly.
So I found a recipe, man, and I thought, it'd be great. It'd be great, So I'm going to cook for us. And I can't believe she's over here making fun of me because you know what that means? I'm not doing it again for a long time.
Just don't do that recipe.
That's what it means. I'm not doing it.
No, because you make really good steaks.
I tried to show out.
What are those steaks you do on the grill for me?
Anyways.
Those are the bomb.
I made breakfast for supper, and it wasn't as appreciated as I thought. But now I've eaten it. I love leftovers.
I love leftovers too, but I'm just not a hash brown sausage kind of girl.
It's a recipe. It's a breakfast. That's the kind of stuff you eat for breakfast.
I know, but
it had eggs in there too.
I know.
Oh my God! See what I'm saying? This is why I don't do these things. Is because you can't make you happy. I thought, man, this. Okay, let's back up. Hold up.
The other one with the pancake batter would have been phenomenal.
Okay, let's back up for a minute. Remember that picture you had in your head of the hot tub?
Yes.
You remember that picture?
You would have served that breakfast casserole to me.
There you go. So the picture I had in my head was you coming home being happy that I cooked supper instead, and here I am getting complaints.
I did not complain. I ate
Right
it.
now you are.
I ate it.
Right now you are. I'm not doing it again. So, anyways, dude, I found a bunch of good recipes that
Right.
she can cook. I sent them all to her.
He really did.
Yeah, yeah. Because this is why right here. You run me down. Hey, kick a man while he's down over his recipe. Now you guys.
Well, it's easier to step on you if you're already on the ground.
What else do we have going on? Since we need to move on from that. What else?
Um,
Anything good, man? Tell me this hasn't been a busy week, really.
no, it has, like, between work and just, I feel like we've been pulled in so many different directions. Friday night, we didn't get to go to the lake this weekend because of the rain that we've had. But Friday night we got to go see several of my kids in my classroom play baseball.
Oh yeah, hey, I did
Yeah.
hear about that. Man, that takes us back in time, though.
Yeah, I miss it.
How old were those kids? Six,
5,
five,
6.
five and 6 year old kids. Maybe
Yeah.
went to the ballpark. Was it All Stars or just?
No, I think it's just their regular league right now.
Okay, so Owen Christine here was invited out to watch some of her classroom kids play, which they were on every single field out there. So when we walked up, of course, you got to stop at every field. But anyways, we sat out there and watched those kids play. Man, I had a great time.
Yeah, it was fun watching them.
Yeah, I can. It's hard to imagine me being that small. Whenever when I first started playing as a kid, or my kids being that small and playing, or your kids being. It just seems
I know.
fun.
It does.
But now I'll give it to those kids. Every one of those, and this was coach pitch.
Right.
Every one of those little kids were hitting the ball.
They were.
Yeah, I mean they're working on. They're still sharpening their fielding skills.
Right. But I was super impressed with their infield and getting it to first base and third base, and they're not rolling the ball like I remember my kids doing. They'd roll it to first baseman. These kids are actually throwing the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was impressed.
yeah, they're making decisions out on the field, but I was
Yeah.
impressed with their batting skills.
Yeah.
I really was. I'm not kidding. And there were some little girls playing too on those teams, and they did well.
Right.
So yeah, it was fun to watch,
Mhm.
bring back some memories, but it also brought back memories of sitting at the daggum ball field all day long on a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't enjoy that.
Well, when Ann
Some
and
people lived it.
I know I did. When Ann and Zane played, and they got to the point where she was like on the 9 and 10 field, and he was on the 5 and 6 field or whatever, and I would have to sit my chair in between the girls' field and the boys' field so I could watch both of them play. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, that's just
It's crazy.
The parents these days, and if you've got 2 or 3 children that are playing something, dude, you're all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
On a Saturday.
And then you throw travel ball. This was, if this is just league, and then you throw travel ball.
Yeah.
On top of that, it's crazy.
Right. Yeah, I don't know, man, but it was fun. It was fun to watch. I just
it was.
I enjoyed going. Don't want to go all the time.
Oh, I could. I miss it.
But I did have fun. So I can't think of anything else I did for the week, man. I mean, golly, I when I sit down and I thought about all the stuff I did, I was thinking, wow, I'm a busy man.
Right.
I'm way busier than you give me credit for. And then on top of that, I cooked supper.
One night.
And then got shot down over it. So, you know what I mean? So, okay, that's why I'm going to check off my list. I don't have to do anymore.
One night, though.
What?
It was just one night.
What I'm saying is, I did it.
You did do it.
I'm going to do it no more.
You did do it.
So, what do we got? We got anything coming up this week? Anything major?
No, it's supposed to rain again next weekend.
This weather. I am glad I got that driveway sealed when I did, because that day was sunny and 80 all day. But then, what was that? Wednesday I got that done, or Thursday?
It was Wednesday.
Well, right after that, the very next day, rain moved in about lunch, and it didn't check up.
Right.
So man, it's just terrible.
No, you got it sealed Friday.
I got it done Thursday, right?
No, because I can't. Yeah, I couldn't park. You made me park out in the cul-de-sac.
Okay.
Friday. It was Friday.
The memory on this.
I know, right?
You're right. You're right. So I got done on Friday. Then that rain moved in on Saturday around lunch or so. It just didn't
Yeah.
stop. Didn't stop. So we got up Saturday and went to the gym. Well, what else did we do? Went and got you some coffee.
Yeah.
I got me one of them Froca Loca Lapa Mata Samoan, I don't know, Frappuccinis because that's something gonna get you going.
Yeah, we went to Cross Ties in Faultville.
Got us one of those coffees that don't taste like coffee but gives you the spirit
Of coffee.
of being wild. Yeah, yeah. Like you drink that thing. I got to drink it on the way home, of course, but you drink that thing, and man, you're wired to the gills. I don't know what they put in that. What did you tell me they put in it?
It's a one shot of espresso.
Espresso, which is pretty high potent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So man, I drank that thing and I was ready to rock and roll.
Like,
We went home and watched it rain. I was like looking out the window. I'm like, man, there's got to be something I could do. You know what I mean?
he drinks it in about 2 sips.
Yeah.
Sucker's
I
gone.
like those things. I know they're frou or whatever, but I never was a coffee drinker. And a couple of weeks ago, she said, "Hey, let's pull into this new place." And I didn't get one, but she had one, and I tasted it. As I was rounding the corner, I went right back around in front of the store and I said, "Go get me one." I said, "But I want one of them frosty looking kind,
A blended. You want it
I want
blended.
one of them.
Right.
The same flavor.
It was it's like Girl Scout Samoa cookie.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dude, y'all ain't had one of them yet.
I'm
just here to tell you.
It's the bomb.
Get her done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
I don't like coffee all the time. I'm not going to drink black coffee or put all that stuff in it where it looks like hot chocolate. I like hot chocolate, but I'm not going to do that. But I'll drink one of them bad boys.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
So that's why we went back this weekend.
I didn't even tell her. We left the gym, got us a chair massage at the gym. I thought to myself as I was washing my hands, I thought, oh, I know where I'm going.
Because I said, where are you going?
Yeah. It's because I should have turned and went back out towards our house. Instead, I kept going straight to Faultville, the little town on down south of us. And then she's like, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm taking the scenic route." I didn't tell her where we was going. I pulled up in front of that bad boy. I said, "Go get us one of them."
Woohoo!
Yep, it was awesome. So yeah, if you're a coffee drinker, and I'm probably, you know what, probably everybody's way ahead of me when it comes to coffee. These people are probably already drinking that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, but a lot of people don't like coffee, so they don't even try things like that.
Yeah. So
that's the reason I'm glad that you do like it, because so now we can stop at the little coffee shops that you hate so much. Because he always talks about the little cafes and the little coffee shops that me and Anna love to go to. And
yeah, they duped me one time. We went to Auburn, watched Auburn, Arkansas football game. They wanted to go get breakfast the next morning, and this is where they duped me. I said, "Look here, I'm not going to the bagel shop. I got to have breakfast." So Cracker Barrel closed, or somewhere closed.
Waffle House.
And they said, "Oh, no, don't have this kind of stuff." So we went downtown. I sat outside on a little curb, people watching. All the little trees was rolled behind me because I guess Auburn finally won something. And anyhow.
Be nice.
Anyways, it took them forever. So I walk in. I said, "What are y'all doing?" "Well, we're waiting in line." I look up at the menu, and it's bagels, fruit coffee, and like water. I said, "I'm not eating here." I was like, "What?" I said, "Look at that menu. There's no man food on."
But there was bagels sandwiches. Like you could get bacon, egg, and cheese bagel sandwiches, like a biscuit, but it's on a bagel.
I've told you 100 times, that's not breakfast, man. You got to have meat and potatoes.
Whatever.
So I said, "Let's go. I'm not eating here." So we went. Guess where we went? To the Waffle Hut.
To the Waffle House.
Yep. Man, did we throw down. I love some Waffle House. You get entertainment and food at the same stop.
Definitely entertainment.
Oh, it was awesome. It was a great time. So yeah, no frou coffee at the time, and no bagels. Real food.
Real food.
So anyhow, that's just the way it rolls.
Hey, let me ask you a question. I don't know.
Coffee?
Yeah, coffee. So you have a new hat on today.
What?
You have a new hat on.
Which one is it?
Your swamp.
Oh yeah. Ordered me and you some
Yeah.
new hats, and they just came in. Swamp Cracker.
Swamp cracker.
I like it. I ordered her one. It's for the beach, kind of beach colors and lake time wear,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool, right? You like it?
Yeah, I love it. It's like baby my colors, baby
Yeah,
blue,
it's like a mixture.
blues.
It's like a girly style camo pattern,
Mm-hmm.
like light blues and stuff in it. Perfect for the beach, right? I
Right.
think
The
so.
beach and the lake.
So yeah, I did. I ordered me and you one because it's the guy I am, right?
That's right.
Swamp Cracker. That's the name of it. I don't know. I just kind of saw them and I kind of liked them and I decided to get
I
us a couple.
I like the name.
Yeah. I don't know. They had some other ones on there too, but that were called something else. I just can't remember what it was. But these are the ones that stood out to me. So anyhow, I appreciate you noticing because normally you don't.
I know.
Really normally don't notice.
I can't help it. My mind's going in a
Don't notice when I
five.
mow the yard. You don't notice when I wear a hat. Don't notice until you want to say something bad, like about myself.
But
So, anyways,
my
but yeah,
mind's going in 500 different directions. So I can't help that.
that's the point.
Squirrel.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So I can't help it.
Exactly. All right. What else? Anything else? That's all I got, man. That was my week.
Well, I have 10 days of school left.
Okay.
Yeah. We've got a Words Day and Field Day coming up this week.
Well, we'll talk about that next week.
Right. So
You'll have less days. And then next week you say, well, I got less days than I had the other day.
that's
I like
right. That's right.
that. I'm just messing with you. Yeah. School's about out, man. It's summertime. Or the short summers are about here.
I know.
We were just discussing this. We'll talk about it another time. But anyways, that's all I got. I mean, dude, it's been busy. Busy. It's getting busier when that sun shines. It's getting busier. That's what I'm talking about.
It needs to start shining.
Yep. It's raining out there right now. So all I can do is look out the window. So anyhow, good things, good times, good things happening, more good stuff to come. Appreciate you watching, listening, tuning in, all that good stuff.
Yep. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Happy Mother's Day.
And Patricia.
Yep. Happy Mother's Day
Hope
to
you're
all the mothers out there. And all the important stuff you ladies do that we know that you do. Okay. All right.
okay.
Anything else?
That's it.
Got something else.
No.
Okay. All right. Peace out. Appreciate you tuning in.
Subscribe.
Well, I was going to let you have it. You just got on to me.
Thumbs up. Thumbs down.
She got on to me the other day because I didn't let her do her thumbs up. Thumbs down. She got on to me. But I gave the old thumbs up. So I thought, well, I'll just let her do it all.
Yep. So I said it.
Okay. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace out. Appreciate it.
Toodles.